Like, think of that. Let me escrow. Oh no.
Screw you.
Oh my god, you're like an actual mug.
Are you judging me?
Yes.
Judge me is not the way forward. Now let me just...
You look like a fairy.
I'll have you know that you can go take your heed for a shizer.
Oh my god, you see that dead calm.
What's wrong with me saying that, dead calm?
Can you imagine you I can imagine you being all
What?
like outraged.
Is that a problem?
A bit more movement.
I've got someone to help me do the stream, what do you think? It should work out quite nicely.
How much you paying it?
He's not getting paid enough, that's the problem. Isn't that right? Yeah, it's a pain in the arse. You've been disconnected for inactivity.
Right.
Looks like I have to log back in. It's always a good start when you've got to log back in at the very start, isn't it?
Who are the students that was next to you?
Students?
Yeah, there was actually actual students next.
Oh, you mean the other characters?
Oh, those are other characters.
I used to play on these servers, you know.
Yeah, but I didn't know like why I used to load the game. It used to be just me.
You can sit, yeah. Actually, no. Where are you gonna sit? You can just sit on my lap. There we go. Right. That's that fixed. It should automatically reconnect.
Oh, that's cute. Recent tips. Like you'll get tipped.
Screw you. It's part of the default, so I added it because I can, okay?
Wait, you actually have to have it on?
No, I just couldn't be able to remove it. But I do have Revert Shaco as my #1 follower, and that is just evidence of how great I am. Right, let's do this. It's your turn, Mr. Wolf. You may not have a school, but you have a life.
I have no idea how to change weapons here.
Here's a fun bit of trivia, by the way. If you start as a no school, you get 2 decks, but no wand. And since you have no cards, the solution is going to have to be a bit more elaborate. AKA, I need to somehow make money out of nowhere. Fishing isn't really an option because I'm not level 8? 7? 7. So, instead, I'm going to have to go chest hunting.
I'll fucking laugh if it doesn't work.
A letter from. Be careful going farther down your road.
Level 2. I'm on the way. That's how you know you've been playing proper hardball, that, like when you finally get level 2. Right, now I need to pull chests out my back end. Because at the moment I have 5 coins. And I get a wand.
Chav.
And I get a wand. I need 40. Otherwise I can't actually cast spells. Also, what do you mean I'm a chav?
Where are you from?
Where am I from?
Yes.
The northeast of England.
There you go then.
Is that how we're doing this?
Yes.
That's one, Jeff.
I think you need all the wooden chests you can get.
12 coins.
It's not exactly coins, or is it at school?
Are you judging my coins? I'm not at this location. But, I swear there was a wooden chest over here.
But
But
I
no.
remember that when I first used the waypoint system.
Hmm.
It would cost like 200 mana. For you, it costs like 1.
Sounds about right. Now the question is... Aha! I've just discovered the real loot of a lifetime over here. I have 31 coins. And apparently it's going to take me several lifetimes to get that one energy left. I can deal. What was that? What are you drinking, young man?
That was me snapping necks.
What are you drinking? I demand to know what you're drinking.
Would you believe me? What if I tell you what I'll tell you I'm drinking?
Water? Iron brew?
Yeah, yes, because there's a canned version of water.
There probably is. I've never seen it, but there probably is.
That's actually. I'm
Yes,
drinking
my money.
Fanta.
I can finally do that. I can finally kill the lost soul. That's how you know you're moving up in the world. Are you excited that I'm finally going to be able to kill that almighty lost soul? Miff, you
Yes.
do me nicely.
Was that one where you had like 17 million different spells?
This is the opposite. This is called I've got to kill some lost souls with a wand exclusively.
So many choices.
I know. This is like the first time I've ever had to use 2 spell strikes to kill a lost soul. Because this lost soul apparently is just not taking anything.
So to any crit.
Damn right.
Non-schooler.
So you're not going to work tomorrow, are you? Because you're too ill.
No.
Good lad. It's nice to see you actually valuing your health for once.
To be fair, right? If it was nicer, I probably would have came in.
Wait, 1 of 3?
But since they told
Lovely.
that shit, I'm like, well, fuck you guys. I'm going. If I'm saying, I hope you're not going to be worried that they're going to treat you like crap when you come back. And I'm like, yeah, but it treats you like crap anyways.
That's true.
So it's redundant.
Like I say, you need to value yourself a bit better.
No.
It's not healthy, you know what I mean? I will say, these chips have been reheated, haven't they? Jim, these chips have been reheated, haven't they? You can really tell, can't you?
The calm.
It's really like, not top notch or anything. But still, what are you gonna do?
Because they weren't reheated. And then James just like, broke it out.
They haven't actually been reheated and just James has just gone now. He's just like, no. How can I cope?
No, you cooked them properly and then you just insulted his cooking.
I could.
Or he's put stuff in the oven. Techniques. I read the memes about Ash Ketchum finally becoming a Pokemon master.
You asked me that last time. And the answer is, of course.
Have you seen more memes? Because I haven't.
No.
I feel like it's existed for like, well, set.
Greetings.
This tutorial, Aaron, this is going to be like the last time you're going to ever see this tutorial.
Unless I have to get a new character.
No, the tutorial's been changed.
Oh, is it?
This is the old tutorial.
Just funny, 'cause I don't think I remember the tutorial.
Don't you?
Oh wait, I remember. I used to get pulled in.
True.
I was on the path and they just pulled us in.
True. Oh, excuse me.
Imagine if your pull rate not that high.
Me getting pulled into one of these fights without me wanting it to happen is probably like the worst possible outcome. Because it genuinely just means that I'm, well, ruined.
I remember I got pulled in half from that. Look at this person claiming free experience.
Who's this? I'm not having it. Who's this? Who's this Andrew character? I don't trust this Andrew character, they seem dangerous.
But actually, to be fair, he's doing a spell that actually does damage.
True.
Why'd you go for one blast?
Are you judging my one blasts? My one blasts are game changers. I don't know who this Andrew character is, but I'm already scared of him. Where are you, Saren?
What's like the strongest non-school spell you can do?
The strongest non-school spell. Well, here's some advice. Most of them are probably a better option than what I can actually choose. Excuse me. Because like I say, any spell that's more than 7 pips, I can't use. Simple as that.
Ow.
Because power pips don't work.
Right. What, yeah.
So I genuinely just cannot use them. At all. I have to just suffer.
So, Humongo Frog?
Humongo Frog?
Yeah.
If you think I'm going to go down myth, then you've got another thing coming. If I can't actually use my pips properly, I'm going to take something that's going to make a game changer. Mostly treasure cards. Because if I don't choose treasure cards, then I don't think I can possibly win.
This game's going to be expensive for you.
How so?
Because we spent all your money on treasure cards.
That's true. It depends what treasure cards I get though.
And you can't treasure buff.
Oh, praise.
Well, that's another treasure card to my collection. I can't wait to use them. Oh wait. I can't sell them either because that would just be insanity. The only good thing though is I get a reasonable amount of tankiness. For free. But not as much as ice.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Wreck.
Are you trying to like demotivate me? As it's not gonna work.
No, give it time.
I do give it time. But time's
With
not gonna
treasure
make a
cards,
difference.
can you enhance your one drops?
One drops?
One blast, sorry.
No. You can't enchant an item card. It would be useful if you could, but you can't.
How far would you be getting? Get to Mitsurusa?
What do you mean?
How far would you get?
Altogether?
Yeah.
Hopefully the whole way.
You wish.
I do wish, but even I don't think that's realistic.
Maybe cockatoo up here.
I mean, I could. If you noticed, me glasses make me look like I've got a monobrow. Like, I just keep noticing it and it's annoying.
You do have monobrow.
What?
Yeah, it's a monobrow for your monobrow.
I don't want a monobrow on top of my monobrow. That is not how monobrows work. I would like no monobrows for any of my monobrow. Excuse me.
Why you just look serious and angry all the time?
I know. It's because of you. You made me very sad. And distasted. However.
To be fair, it doesn't look like a monobrow. It looks like you have glasses.
It doesn't look like I've got a monobrow. It looks like I've got glasses. Well, you may be surprised to hear this, but I indeed have glasses.
Really?
I know. It's one of those things that I put on my face to make sure that I can see. It works. Not always effectively though.
So your eyes are probably so damaged.
They are. You genuinely are.
Your glasses off, you squint and you can't even see. You didn't know who I was.
That's your fault.
I woke up in your house, right? And you didn't know who I was because you didn't have glasses on.
It's because you need to stop looking like a blur. And if you stop looking like a blur, well, it wouldn't be a problem, would it?
What's if her name was Blair?
What?
Oh.
It looks like I've got really closed eyes, doesn't it? Like, I've never noticed that before. But in videos and all that, it looks like I've got really, really small eyes.
Chinese.
Is that how I do it?
Yes.
I have heard that someone has hung bone cages along the street.
So, my co-worker Chris, you know Chris.
Please, you must free the
Not really.
berries from
No
the
trouble.
horrible
You
bone
do know
cages
Chris.
before they become corrupted.
Oh yeah, Chris. Yes, Chris. I know Chris. What about Chris?
Yeah. So he looked after himself, and he actually had a day off because he was ill.
Yes.
However, he's not looking after himself because he was playing Dark Souls 3.
Yes.
And he was trying to get all the rings +2.
Not wrong with that, is there?
Yeah, he's got strength build. God.
You say that, but strength builds are awesome.
I know I'm just...
Like, strength builds are literal, like, insta-killers most of the time.
Yeah.
Dexterity builds tend to be harder to use, but much more powerful when you get good at them. At least, in my experience, anyway. But yes, this should be easy enough.
Oh, the hood's on.
Oh yeah, that's how you know I'm ready. I'm ready for battle. Also, Lady Blackhope didn't used to be optional, did she?
You hear a tiny joyful
What?
voice call you.
Like Lady Blackhope, you know that boss you got to fight in Unicorn Way?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's optional now from what I've heard. Like, you genuinely do not have to kill her anymore. Which is helpful.
What you do anyways?
Pretty much. I mean, it's experience in the end of the day. And you also get a... I can't even answer that question. I don't know what you get. Right.
Oh. I've heard Terminators in Mortal Kombat.
I was just talking about that with Mosey. Yeah. And we kind of like came to an agreement that it was like almost surreal. Like, you know when you see something and you don't, like, you're convinced it's fake. Like, you were just completely convinced it's fake. That's genuinely how I felt. And I know for a fact Mosey can agree with that as well.
I understand, like, like, you have to convince yourself it's fake, or...
No, you have to convince yourself it's real. Because it's clearly real, don't get me wrong, but you think to yourself, is it? Because, like, well...
Trailers out there.
Well, yeah. Just you think to yourself, is this actually real? To be fair though, he looks like he's got some pretty good combos.
I think this is true, but I think if you lose the first round or something, comes back as the endoskeleton.
I don't think that's how it works. I think that's more of an ability.
Oh.
I imagine it's an enhanced ability of some type. If I kill the little one first, my life will be easier. Even though it should take about the same amount of one strikes. Ooh. Can I just say, these enemies literally give me nightmares. As Mosey remembers. Oh. I was just mocking him for casting Dark Pixie. And then I get absolutely disintegrated and it's like, oh, well. I suppose this is just my life in a nutshell, isn't it?
Everyone's life in a nutshell.
Yeah, pretty much.
I laugh if she was still alive.
Like, this spell, yeah, I would have just been like, oh, and then I just got absolutely just decimated instantly. I was like, oh, lovely. I actually don't know if I've got enough one blasts to kill this enemy. 1 second, 90. Yeah, should be enough. Just.
I love you.
Yeah, that's exactly right. If you fizzle a card, you don't lose it. Thankfully.
Are you sure it's enough? You have like one more left?
Yes.
Play bulb. You don't have enough.
He looks dead to me.
So did you just get back up? Nah, so was mate.
Indeed.
So you can't afford any strong enemies at this point.
Ooh, a pet. It's only going to take me 6 hours to use it. God bless us, everyone.
I think I know your strategy.
Go on.
Just join fights and just be the useless one.
That is not my strategy. Although, if it was, it would be effective.
That's what you try and do then.
Live.
1v1 a member of 3 enemies.
Probably not. Like I said, the easiest way I could do this is trying to upgrade as fast as possible, gear-wise.
Look good with that one.
Yeah, I can do it.
Lord, rest in peace, camera.
You did it!
It will deal. Oh god, I love when you keep getting items like there isn't an ID for, the game just gives up on you.
MGID.
Yeah, global ID. Oh, do I have any coins? 94, 98. Oh, the real upgrade here, man.
Christ.
I have to make it look good though, that's a problem. You will suffice. Oh yeah. Oh yes. 603 health. That's how you know you're moving up in the world.
You sure I say it's 500? I forgot you need to heal.
Yes, but I'm on full health, so I do not need to heal. Oh wait, where am I going? It genuinely says go to Merle Ambrose and I'm just like, nah. I think Old Town is where we need to go. Because if I remember
you'll finally progress.
I'm technically further than I was. Hey, I'm not giving up a free training point. Not in these dark, dark times. Where having a training point is like being the richest person alive.
I like how dark times starts within the first 20 minutes of your gameplay.
Well, yes. Oh, the early game is such a grind. It just nothing actually happens in the first like while.
It pretends.
Well, it could be worse. Ah, the quest that locked me out of the other playthrough. So tell me, by the way.
Yes.
How's the family been?
Me mother's so my mother done her back in. She had to go to this HR examination thing.
Really?
Yeah, which we thought was sketchy.
Seems a bit extreme, doesn't it?
And they didn't say it, but the way they talked to her, they kind of hinted towards her saying, "You won't have a job for long."
You won't have a job for long. Where does she work at the moment?
Call centre, Virgin Motors. Actually, can't really say that.
Does she work? Fair enough. Hey, think about it like this. I'm further than I was before, and that is evidence of progress. And I'm going to get my free training point, which will be a proper game changer if I say so myself. Come on.
I'm gonna be jobless soon. It helps. I've made progress.
I made progress. Nothing else matters. Oh, I'm gonna need an early spell, aren't I?
Yes.
I genuinely don't know what early spell to take. Storm seems like the best for damage, but then I don't get the early tower shield, which I'm gonna need. And if I don't get the early tower shield, then I'm, well, to put it lightly, screwed.
Get a tower shield.
I want to agree, but it will slow me down a bit.
Just get DPS.
How many training points do I need first? Oh, it's gonna be a kicker. 5 training points isn't something I can just get. I really need that early tower shielder. I don't have a choice here. I'm gonna have to take it. I need the early damage.
Early defense.
Early defense, you say? Yes.
Power shield.
Yes. I'll need the early defense. It's simple as that.
Then reset attack. If it helps that, whatever the fuck that is. Is better than your 1-drops.
By a tiny amount, yes.
Hear that?
Oh, it's Black Hope time. Black Hope time. The ultimate time.
So you can actually use school spells, just that you can't be a part of the school.
I am not a school, but I can use other school spells, yes. That's pretty much the only way I can do it. Excuse me. But
that's the only way to do damage.
Well, there's treasure cards and item cards. I just
True,
can't use power pits to enhance them. Unless I somehow get a mastery amulet up. But also take into consideration I have to actually get to that point. True.
Like, this is school spells. There's ones you have to actually buy.
In the affairs of the undead. Perish now, wizard.
Oh god. Come on, Lady Black Hope.
I
Show me what you've got.
I hope you have enough damage.
I hope I've got enough damage. I mean, I should have enough damage.
No, mate. I admit, be as the boss beetle.
Yeah. Oh. I know some spells, and that's a step forward.
That always looked wrong to me.
What looked wrong?
The way the thrust up.
Are you judging my frost beetle? Are you trying to say my frost beetle doesn't deserve the affection and care of all the other spells in the game?
Talk about the other beetle.
Whatever beetle.
The opposite team's beetle.
Oh, right. Scarab.
Kantar's noticed that he got crowns.
What?
Chat.
I've got a whole 75 crowns. A whole sweet 75 crowns. I'll just spend my sweet crownage on exactly nothing. If it works, it works. Can I just say this is a remarkably tedious fight when I can't actually attack properly.
Go on, one blast for the win.
I plan it.
You lucky son of a bitch.
How?
She fizzled.
She did fizzle. But if she somehow hit 189, I would have been more than surprised. At least I got a spare mount. Ah, the real game begins. I have finished the hardest task in the history of tasks. We commonly call it
So,
the tutorial.
Susie Griffinbane is down on Triton Avenue asking for help. But we're spread thin with all the problems in Wizard City. I think her brother is lost or something like that. Can
I will
you
take
help
care
her
of you
out?
later.
Young wizard, you can continue your adventure for free
Screw you.
by exploring Triton Avenue. Go there now to help Susie Griffinbane.
I will do that when I get there.
I don't like this.
If he does
I have more questions than I need to.
have his lunch.
Would it work? Would it on a funeral?
Probably both. Oh god, I love what Triton Avenue looks like now. It's actually gorgeous. Like, you know how it used to look like absolute crap? Well, I just think at the moment it looks just beautiful.
All is rain.
Yeah, it actually looks alive. And I think the rain moves. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, yes, rain does move. That's what it's meant to do.
Yeah, the rain moves. You've got to admit that looks good.
So glad you came.
I'm so glad you came. I don't know how I would ever cope without you. Yeah, I don't agree either. Ah, the Kraken Pit. A place full of love, suffering, and love. No, you don't deserve my time.
Didn't it see you just look different?
Yeah, this is Triton Avenue. They've completely remodeled it. Did you not know?
No?
Yeah, they completely updated the visuals. Looks really nice now, doesn't it?
But was that somehow pretty busy? Like 2 years ago?
Only a little while ago. Not that long.
About half a year ago? Actually, nearly a year.
It was only a little time ago.
You find a broken wand just inside the haunted cave.
Oh, do you remember this sweetness? We had to do these really tedious quests.
Oh, yes.
Oh god, yes, I remember this like it was no tomorrow. Do you mind?
What?
I feel like that advert. Look left, look right, cross the road. Come on. Except in the adverts, I don't think the
It's
thing I
not.
was trying not to get hit by was a bunch of like
She's
banshees.
a hedgehog.
Oh yeah, the hedgehogs. The hedgehogs were great.
And you be King of the road.
King of the road. Like, see,
Oh no, it's the King of the report.
like, see what you want, but I thought it was great.
Kid, I don't know why I was traumatized, but I was traumatized because I had a dream about the actual advert. And the audio was like distorted.
In your dream?
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
So I felt a bit traumatized after.
Oh, I feel so old.
Got old.
The first world's always the slowest.
Of course it is.
Because as we
You
all
don't
know, nothing
You
actually
don't have a
happens in the
Mosey
first film.
to teleport to.
I know.
Did you?
Life's just not easy without a Mosey. Deep down inside, we all need a Mosey to teleport to. If we didn't have Mosey to teleport to, our life would just be...
Or James, sometimes James.
James can be teleported to, yes. He is adequate when it comes to teleportation. Yes. Right, feel the power of my frost. Wait, where am I going? I'm genuinely so derpy right now.
Yeah.
That's twice that I've had a task to do and I've just went in the complete opposite direction. The worst thing about this is I know for a fact there's not going to be a single soul that'll be willing to help me. I'm not complaining, like. It's just... I know in the future that's going to be an absolute pain in the backside. Because I'm going to be stuck in a position where it's like... I could be getting, like, the Amulet of Divine, and it's like, nah, mate. There's no chance of you getting that. Did you get that as a drop, Mosey? Like, ever?
Oh, still no.
Really? If you've been... How long did you try? Like, how long had you been grinding that for?
I only tried a couple of weeks and then stopped.
A couple of weeks?
Get any progress?
I'm genuinely surprised it took you a couple of weeks and you still have nothing. How many times did you kill it, though? In that couple of weeks?
I have about, I think, 40 Zeus Exalted challenges.
40 Zeus Exalted. But the important question about that is, Mosey, is any of those Zeus Exalted going to give you the Amulet of Divine?
Sadly, no.
I know. Think of it like this, though. At least you've got plenty of Zeus Exalted now. You're a step forward in life.
To use on what?
Your wildest imagination.
If you want, we can actually all plan together and help Ashley's no school character just get buffed.
Old school character.
New school.
Oh, all the schools. All school character. My no school character doesn't deserve bronze items. My no school character shall be a pure royalist. I mean, what more can you ask for? Yes. Oh god. I've just thought, right? My weaknesses are really not going to be a problem until, like,
Duncan is right.
Molybone Plus, is it?
Yep. Gonna be fun, and you're gonna get pulled in all the time.
Because Molybone Plus is when your gear and your power pips actually start making the difference. Anytime before that is just chance.
Depends. Are you going to plan to go to Waterworks?
For what? For my no school waterworks set?
I presume they had general set, to be honest.
There's no general waterworks set. If there was, I would have it already.
At level what?
At level... whatever. You've got to admit though, my character is absolutely gorgeous.
Eh.
Wait, what you say? Are you putting down my character's absolute gorgeousness?
Well, my eyes aren't bleeding, so...
I mean, that is progress. Oh god, this is a click and collect, isn't it? Also, I don't have crowns, I've just realised. You don't get the free 75 crowns on this. I feel cheated. Speaking of which, Aaron,
What?
do you know how you work really, really, really hard?
No. I actually don't.
Do you know how you wish you worked really, really, really hard?
I don't wish I get the illusion that I work hard.
Do you know how you do the illusion that you work really, really, really hard? Give me all your money. You've worked for it, so I deserve it.
Collected 1 of 4.
1 of 4!
Well, what? Why would I ask
1 of
Susie?
4! I'm already disgruntled. 1 of 4. This is like the worst part of this entire game. When you expect...
Greyhorn mercenaries.
Oh god, that's the least
One
of my
of 8.
concern. My concern is the Black Lionesses. You remember the Lionesses, don't you, Mosey? Oh, please kill 8 of them. Actually, no, I've changed my mind. Kill another 8 of them. Actually, I don't think the initial 16 were good enough. I think you should kill like 16. It's like, what?
Yeah. Well, you're going from 16, well... Don't forget you've got to collect some spears from them as well.
Yeah, collect some
Don't
spears,
natural.
however there's only like a 1 milli% that you're going to actually get a spear from them. So, have fun with it. Oh my god. I forgot Fizzling was a thing as well. Where am I supposed to get anti-accuracy gear? Anti-accuracy? Accuracy gear? You don't get accuracy no skill gear.
Say stuff. I don't even know if I can pronounce that.
See stuff?
You know the one I imply.
Not really.
General all school 1 that provides 30% accuracy to all schools.
I have to get that as a drop.
Dropped from Mirror Lake. Rarely.
I would have to get that as a drop. 2 or 4 though. Ooh.
Well,
hey, at least I'm not a
divine.
novice anymore. I am an apprentice. As you can clearly see, I've moved
Good
up in the
job.
world. Thank you.
It looks like you are low on mana.
Oh, really? Thanks.
Remember, all wizards need mana to cast spells in combat.
Cheers.
Fill your mana. You can play mini games, or you can collect dust in the central
Probably
Lovely.
fairground.
I'll get right to that when I'm dead.
On one of the sigils to play one.
Genuinely. I'm sure I got that message in the middle of a fight. Like, alright, let me just quickly pop out this fight, grab some mana and hop back in. I hope you don't mind. Seriously though, Mosey, you reminded me of those lionesses. Actually gives me shudders. Ow.
That's a long way away, trust me.
I don't care if it's a long way away, it's a thing. Who are you? You're back!
Especially on a no school.
Three or four. 3 or 4. 3 or 4. It's everyone's fault but mine. Oh, he's back again. Who are you? Hey, you're gonna speed it up, but that's nice and all. But where were you exactly 5 minutes ago? When I actually needed someone to speed these fights up? Where were you? Yeah, just because you have a secondary title next to your name, when I'm just an apprentice.
He's a fair bro. Relax.
It's not good enough. What is it?
How dare you?
What, getting carried? It's the pyromancer who thinks he's hard. He can't even cast a spell for a start. So I feel like I'm pretty safe. To be fair, I fizzle as much as he does, so that's not really going anywhere. I don't know who this guy is, but I think I love him.
You think?
I hope he dies.
Add friend.
Did he fizzle?
I don't want him to add me as a friend, because that would cause issues. He'll notice me school if he does that. I can't afford him to notice me school. At least he's free to play as well. That's how you know he's hip. Yes! And a hat! Oh god, that sucks. But yes, a hat! It doesn't match the awesomeness that is the rest of me.
Man, just take the fucking hat.
Is he chasing me?
Mate, you're really following up the wrong tree.
I'm not going to be helpful. Please go. I marked this location.
Haha.
I don't actually know why I marked locations. I've never once remembered to teleport to a marked location. Hey, I've almost got 700 health. You know what that means, don't you, kids?
You are here.
Kids.
Yes. It means I've got to collect those sweet, sweet Lumina crystals.
You need to level up.
Oh god. Do you want to hear something really sad?
Nah.
My first wizard ever was Myth, right? I couldn't afford to be a member, could I? So you know what I did? I stayed in the haunted cave
Poor soul.
for like a week straight. I only got to level 20. And yes, I was a level 20 before I'd finished Wizard101. Wizard101. The Wizard City.
Man, this game's long.
I genuinely was so over leveled that it wasn't even funny. Like, you think I'm kidding you? I literally just stayed and killed the field gods for like days. And days. And days.
You better take this crystal.
I think I was off my head. I must have been.
Sure he'll want
Excuse
to
me.
see this.
Right.
The undead are...
Remind me. Remind me I have marked Duncan. Duncan was marked. No one else has been marked. Duncan has been marked.
You marked
If I
Duncan.
need to go back to Duncan, he has been marked. So I will mark.
Duncan.
So if I need to go back to Duncan, a button
Duncan
I will press is called Teleport to Triton Avenue. That will take me to Duncan.
I got set on the keyboard.
Imagine it. It's a button on my keyboard, Teleport to Triton Avenue. Did you not know? I have like a custom keyboard with like every possible location
I
on
see
it.
it. So you press Alt and F4.
Yes. If I press Alt F4 hard enough, it'll send me back to London. London?
London.
It'll send me back to London. That's where we're going with it.
Duncan.
Yeah, Duncan, London, it's the same thing. But yes,
I was Duncan and you're Duncan.
Dunkin' Donuts.
I was Duncan, you mo...
Wait, what? You what? How absolutely dare you?
Excuse me, but Mum is...
Were you just about to make a slur involving my parents?
No, I was just going to do it.
Because it's a missed opportunity not doing it. I think it's a shame, really. Should know better than that. I've just realised they've changed the Scarlet Screamer's visuals. I never noticed. Now they just look proper traumatized.
They always have.
Well, yeah, but they look more traumatized. Aye, but have you heard the news though, Aaron? Mosey literally has Worm's WMD now.
Well,
That means me and Mosey will definitely not team up against you.
Boys will just win.
I haven't even played the damn game.
To be honest. The thing is, right, I'll be brutally honest. Aaron always wins in skill, but I always win by screwing him over. Like, he can hit me with every single one of his attacks, kill almost all my worms, but that one worm that's left will be the game changer. And you know I'm right, Aaron.
No.
That last worm I have will always be the difference between me winning and you losing.
Such a bitch.
You can't blame me for that. If I need to win... Oh my god. Why did no one remind me? Why did no one remind me? Duncan?
Okay.
I'm enjoying this.
Screw you! Don't laugh! Why did no one remind me? Every time! Every time! There hasn't actually been a single time where I haven't, like, walked the entire distance, realised it, and then just teleport anyway just to feel like I haven't wasted my time. Right, the Harvest Lord. The good old Harvest Lord. Am I actually able to kill the Harvest Lord? I guess yes.
You were wrong.
Hello, Firebloke. How's your day been? Yeah, those are some very impressive stats. I'm glad to see that a Pyromancer with your +1 flat damage to ice. I mean, trust me, that will be a game changer, I promise you.
At least you have more health.
Of course I've got more health. I've got almost the same health as an ice, but not quite.
A block of ice.
Emphasize your current level, please.
Don't forget Duncan, by the way.
6.
Duncan.
I won't forget Duncan, because if I do, I'll blame you. Like, every single time I forget Duncan and it's your fault. It's always your
blameless.
fault. What do you mean blameless? You could remind me and that would be awesome.
Yes, but why
All
would
you
I?
have to remind me is if I've got to teleport, I teleport to Duncan. I
Oh, you
genuinely,
would kill about Duncan, you know.
I genuinely don't know if I'm strong enough to kill this.
We will rule Wizard City. Ambrose will at last
I'll figure it out. Right, come on, Harvest Lord. Tonight's the night. Oh, 510. I genuinely don't know if I've got enough damage to kill him. I genuinely don't think I can win this fight. Screw it. I'm gonna let RNG decide if I can win this fight. Come on. I haven't got any heal spells either. Wait. Wait. No! I've just realised something. The game also didn't give me Pixie. Or Fairy. Yeah, I can't actually win this fight, I've just realised. That's another reason that I can't win this fight. But that wasn't the main reason I can't win this fight. I can't win this fight because I genuinely do not have the damage. I'm going to have to learn another
More
spell.
money.
Wait. Yeah, I genuinely cannot win this fight. I have to flee from the Harvest Lord.
Believe.
The most dangerous NPC that's ever existed, ever. The all-powerful Harvest Lord. Right, how many training points do I have? 1. 1 training point. Let's do this. Serpent, gimme. I will get Tower Shield first. I will get Tower Shield first. Right. Let's do this. No, did I put it in my deck? Did I put it in my deck? Did I put it in my... Yes, I did. Thank God for that. Right. Let's do this. I will take you out, Harvest Lord. You are nothing to me. You were just a weakling. And to think, Harvest Lord's one of the easiest bosses.
Yeah.
So what do you have to remind me, everyone? Ignoring me is not going to help you. What do you have to remind me? Is the answer got something to do with Duncan by any chance?
No, it's got something to do with donuts.
Oh my god, I would kill for a donut right now. I would genuinely be so happy for a donut.
I wouldn't.
Why not?
It's a bit late, to be honest.
It's never too late for... I've just realised something. If I go against an ice enemy, I'm genuinely ruined. Like, genuinely, if I go against an ice enemy, I am completely useless.
Buy some fire treasure cards. Fire elf mainly.
Can't afford the treasure cards!
Then, you know how this playthrough's gonna go.
Me suffering? Yes. That's how most playthroughs that I play tend to go.
I enjoy that, though.
You actual tit! The only spells that I can cast, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna pull this shield out of like God knows where and decide that you're not winning this. I mean, come on, mate.
That's about damage for was.
He had a shield on him. It's like I'd been weaknessed, which isn't so bad. Right. Come on. You may think I'm an ice, my friend, but I am greater than any ice. I lie. I'm genuinely useless. But that's beside the point. The point that we're going to get is, I'm going to win this fight. Come on.
Did you want me to react to you being useless?
I am useless, but that's beside the point.
Thanks for admitting it. I'll record that specifically.
You would record it. I know what you're like. At least you're not as bad as Ben. Like, genuinely, the thing about Ben is, I'm sure he has like a recorder on at all times. Because whenever someone like says something derpy, he always seems to have it recorded. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. I've just realised. I am genuinely almost dead. Oh, please leave me alone. I don't have any heal spells learned at all. Like, that's actually going to be such a problem later on.
Thank you for freeing me, my please. Go and tell my
And I just got healed by 1 when I won that fight.
So. May the winds of chance bring us together once more, wizard.
Is that meant to happen? Okay. I'm remembering this time. Duncan.
You don't have a teleport set yet.
I do now.
Better tell the headmaster what
Yes.
happened here.
Thank you for giving me item ID 9895604688333.
It may help him solve the
Bollocks.
mystery of what plagues the city.
I will use that item and I will use it very well.
So I'm guessing they didn't expect you to go this long without choosing the most obvious of schools.
Any. At least I've got 2 starting decks. I can definitely make a difference with my 2 starting decks. Ambrose time.
By battle, the heart. I want you to introduce yourself to the arena.
I don't want to talk to.
Inside the entrance to Unicorn Way.
That's a main quest. Really? No, that can't be. That can't be a main quest. Is this a main quest? No.
Please convey this item to Ringmaster Barker. Post haste.
That's not meant to be a main quest, is it? You don't have to complete it to win Wizard City, do you? Now there is one issue that needs fixed. It's called this button up here. Now free to play is done. I can get onto the actual meat and veg. Yes, yes, yes. I shouldn't take too long. But for some reason this game doesn't trust me to write my own passwords.
Well, I wouldn't.
Well, can you really blame us? Right, where are you? Account management. Oh.
Tired?
I don't know. Well, I am a bit like, but it's just everything's trying its best to like stop us. Right.
For good reason.
5 9. Right. Come on. Wait, it's pending? Okay. Since apparently it's pending, let's figure something really cocky to do.
Well, say, I found this book
You
on
will
one of
do.
the benches while I was strolling to work this morning. It looks important, and I don't have time to drop it by the library. Would you take it there for me?
Ah, it's done already. Wait! I'm glad I did that. Let's see if it automatically updates when I walk through the gate.
Da-na-da-na.
Da-na-na-na. Na-na-na. Nope. Quit. Go back to my character. Still no? Doesn't want me to log out and in, does it?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm being punished for something.
So you should.
I know. Right, now log back in. Do 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 do. Patch, 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 patch. There we go. I'll only be doing Wizard City tonight, though.
All of it.
Does that include Colossus?
No, screw that noise.
Yeah.
To be honest,
Colossus
that extra, that extra experience could be useful.
I already finished.
How is it? I'm a member. It says I'm a member. What? We say.
I already finished Wizard City.
Basically. I am a member. You knew I'm a member.
No, it's like, wait, hold on. Did I go to school? How can you be a member?
I've just got a receipt, so... It can't be the school I am. That's not how it works. It can't be like, oh, you're not a school, that means you're definitely unable to be a member.
Well, hello.
It's intimacy. It's into me, I see.
No. Yeah, genuinely, it's just taking its sweet ass time to make us a number.
Remember which server you're on?
That's no excuse.
What do you mean?
It says it's active. Gonna have to figure some quests to do in the meantime. I would do this, but it'll break me. Actually, maybe if I just talk to him. If I just talk to him. If I just talk him off the ledge, it'll be fine. If I just talk him off the ledge. Like, I'll get those stars next to my name when it happens. At least I think I will. It's just taking its sweet ass time. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking, Doc. But like I say, I've just done that before and it didn't work. I know for a fact I can't do any of these. Except unlocking the truth.
However,
like, I'll try doing it again.
new assistant in the library whose focus is in the skeleton locks and keys. Could I impose upon you to consult you?
Because it does say I'm a member. Yeah, I know that I've just turned the entire game off. I was just doing that as a quick check because I knew it would only take a few seconds. But yeah, I'm going back in the game, eh? Because usually this only takes like a minute at most. Yes, it works at last.
Did you log out your whole game?
Yes, it didn't work the first time, but it's worked the second time. Cheers, Doc. Like I say, I tried it the first time, but the first time it just did not function. Now I get these nice little stars next to my name to feel special. And apparently I've got to talk to Mel just for the gigs. Hello, Mel. I'm gonna do someone. You're making me go to Duncan. I love how if a reward is school specific, it just breaks. It just leaves a blank spot. Because it's like, what? But I'll take care of you later. Good question, actually. Mosey, how did you get Worm's WMD and Humble Bundle?
2017.
They didn't do that, did they?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Because I used to buy all of the...
September 2017.
Yeah, I used to buy all of the... What's it called?
Humbles.
Yeah, there we go. I wasn't too keen on this street when they updated it. But the problem I have with this street isn't the actual, like, aesthetics. It's just the lighting. Like, you see what I mean on my screen? Like, when you think of Myth, you think of much brighter than this. This looks really... cack.
Are you going to be going to... Aquila?
Aquila. I'm not level 20 yet.
Yeah, but are you planning it?
Somehow.
I have an odd feeling that they have off-school gear.
They do.
There we go.
But this is one of the better streets. Because when they graphically updated, this one actually looked really, like, on point. Because when you think of a dark cave, this is what you imagine, don't you? You can't really complain. But then when you like Myth, not Colossus Boulevard. What's it called?
I'll be
Cyclops.
in a minute.
That's fine. Cyclops Lane looks.
Excellent.
Cyclops Lane looks alright, but it's the lighting that ruins it. Right. Oh god, I've just remembered what this quest does. It's genuinely kill every undead in the universe and never get your drop.
That's every quest.
Yeah, but this one's special. Because it punishes you just for playing the game as it's expected.
As expected, on a no school.
Okay, they may not have expected there may be no school, but that's no reason to make the drop rate -10.
Okay. I'm head off now. Toodaloo.
Adios. Keep yourself sane. And try to get better, right?
Especially at worms.
Worms? You got worms? Oh wait,
Especially
Jesus Christ.
worms.
I thought you meant that was what was wrong with them.
No, there's other
Especially if you've got worms, alright, Aaron. I mean, if you've got worms, you never know. It could be a huge issue for you.
God damn it.
Hey, you started it.
I said I'm going off. I started it.
I said get better, and Mosey was like, especially if you've got worms. So I was like, aye.
Especially at worms.
And that's how
You can't blame me for mishearing it, okay? I know you were talking about worms, but I thought you were talking about worms.
Worms?
Yeah, I thought you were talking about worms, not worms.
But why worms? Why not worms?
Because worms are disgusting. However, worms is good.
I disagree that they're disgusting, they're just differently cultured.
Not those worms, I meant the other kind of worms. You know, the worms.
Oh my god.
Oh, the ones that hold grenades.
Yeah, the ones that hold grenades are cool. The ones that go up your bum are not.
I prefer the kamikaze.
The kamikaze bum worms.
Yes.
Wait, does he do that a lot?
What?
Noting down strategy. Aaron will always kamikaze if given the chance.
Actually, he did it once and he achieved absolutely nothing.
I did it twice and I did achieve something.
They've actually changed it. Like now, kamikaze.
You have to craft it from a skipping rope.
Yeah, it's actually an upgrade of the skipping rope, which I think is a fantastic idea.
Be bored, yeah, skip rope.
What could be an upgrade of a skipping rope? Suicide! Of course.
It's like having a dice, but it's like a small grenade.
Is that a problem?
Yeah, it's from a normal dice. You upgrade to a small grenade.
I see zero issue with it. See you later. Where am I going? I still haven't got the twatting skull. And I don't think I'm ever going to get this mystical skull.
School only.
Yeah, literally. Like, genuinely, I just don't think it's going to give me it. Like I say though, Mercy, this really won't be a hard playthrough. Playthrough until level, like, 25? 26?
I'm gonna say 20 flat if you want to get your lovely Greek here.
Yeah, that's roughly going to be about when the difficulty's actually going to pick up a bit. Until then, though, it won't be an issue. Oh, bullseye.
Ooh, no, I disagree. It depends.
On what?
I think Krokotopia's got a few difficult dungeons.
What makes you say that?
Personal experience. It just depends on if you can get enough good gear from the vendor.
True. Suppose we'll have to tell them, won't we?
Just ask nicely.
Of course. Ooh. This is so awful. Give me a damn skull. It's the fact it plays the noise like I've got one and doesn't give me one.
You've just obtained rubbish.
You've just obtained an item you cannot use. Huzzah!
Can't even be sold.
It can if I ask really nicely. If I beg the gods, then I can.
But it's not a skull, is it?
True. Do you know what says, like, I'll be finishing Wizard City tonight? If this keeps up, I might not even be able to finish this. Like, genuinely. Yes! I've never been so happy.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, I've just finished a really crap quest.
Your partner is now in Marleybone. It just took you a little while, that's all.
Only a couple of days.
You found the runes?
I'm a bit low on mana, like. Wow. Do you remember what the trolls used to look like, Mosey? And now you see them.
Wait, I didn't even notice the server had the updated models.
Oh yeah, it's got most of the updates. The only update it doesn't have is the most recent one.
Which is?
I need to refill my mana. The tutorial changes, pretty much. And most of the crowns things. Which, let's to be honest,
you to pay for stuff here. Let's be honest.
It also doesn't have the Beast Moon update.
That's currently active, you know.
I love the Beast Moon update.
I'll play it at some point, but I dislike how the rewards are handed out.
Oh, the rewards are handed out awfully, but I like the actual like content.
Are you implying they should make more? Just make a multiplayer server for PvP?
Question:
all sorts of mini
is the Beast Moon the same? Or have they changed something about it? That's one hell of an investment.
Do you think they tried to change something? I'll have a look.
No, I want that coins. I'm not willing to sacrifice my sweet, sweet 300 gold. Do I have another training point? Nope.
It doesn't specify it's changed, but I can't see the rewards from the website, so, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, this shouldn't be too hard. Like, this street is pretty straightforward, it's just...
moving.
Yeah, kill a couple of trolls, Bob's your uncle. Simple as that. Oh, bonus health. I'm proper in the money now, I'll tell you that. With my sweet, sweet, typeless equipment. I've got to talk to Cyrus Drake, don't I?
You're gonna have to farm for, if any.
Farm for items. Oh, I genuinely don't know. Typeless items tend to be the most common. That's the only good factor.
But are they good typeless items? Are you gonna have to get general
Not really.
resistance gear for specific bosses?
Consider how slow it's going to be for me to win these fights. Yes, that's very likely. That I may literally have to, like, plan out strategies around them.
Right, everyone, as you hear, get prepared to hear him farming for any of the mastery amulets. Because
if you think I can be bothered to kill those enemies for the mastery amulet, you've got another thing coming.
I don't see how you're gonna get it, like, very, very far without it.
You're right, but you have to remember one very, very important bit of information.
I'm listening.
I have to be able to kill an enemy that drops a mastery amulet.
Yeah, look how limited that is, you know. Just why don't you just do the Tower of the Elephant? That's no problem at all.
The Tower of the Elephant. Question.
Yeah, you know the really, really, you're not going to do it alone without a school type of thing. And I'm not, actually, I'll take that back just in case you try it and succeed. But I doubt it.
True. I can dream though.
Fair enough.
And then there's just Cyrus being an absolute bum. I can't even think of a way of calling him. A bald twat?
Cyrus.
There we go. A bald git. There we go. I'll just call him a bald git. Because that all... Because he just... The thing is, see what you want though. Of all the teachers, Cyrus had the most personality.
Because he had the most story relevance.
Well, yeah. Like, unless you're talking about Malister. But like I say, all the other ones are just like... They're just there. Like, to be fair, you can see in the, like, 5-box event, they definitely added some, like, changes by making Falmir have some spotlight.
You mean being young a little bit and that's it?
Yeah, but they give her some, like, personality. She existed. Like, genuinely. She actually had some degree of a personality that they just did not have with the other ones.
You've got me thinking if they ever do have development for them.
Like, I know... You know the ice teacher?
Yeah, the little...
Yeah, she was meant to be the headmistress.
I'd believe that.
But they just didn't do it. They decided that, nah. Ambrose is the only way.
For good reason.
Oh, he's myth. It's not that big of a deal. Boosh. That hit me way more than I was expecting. Ooh, you're so old.
I thought tired was what you can say.
What?
I thought you were going to say tired.
Yeah, tired. But that's not an issue.
But now.
That's why I'm only finishing Wizard City. Because I'm way too knackered to, like, do Crocotopia as well.
It is draining.
I'll tell you what is draining. When I keep getting the kill and collect quests. Now that's draining. Like, excuse me mate, can I have a pass? I'll have a pass, cheers.
Hope you don't get lonely, because I might go to sleep as well.
Aww.
Just blame Aaron. That's the best way to get around it.
Well, it is all Aaron's fault, we all know that.
Mostly, yeah. So I'll talk to you later, okay?
I mean, that's fine.
Good luck. Keep
Good luck to
yourself
me as well.
sane.
Oh yeah. Whew.
I know.
Adios. Keep yourself sane, alright?
Mm-hmm.
I just want progress. What are you watching, like, James? I said, what you watching? Why not? Oh, how was work today anyway? Why? You haven't had a bad day, have you?
No.
You made it. Is the new mouse alright? Does it function? Does it get stuff done? Good. I have to get through this. Where's that city at least? There we go, that takes care of that. Right. Whoa. Oh, just give me what I'm after. It's not that much to ask. You've got to admit though, James, that is like the worst part of this game. Just the killing collects all the time. Like a Jamie just gets to a point where you don't even know what you're doing anymore. Come on, give me the pass. I'm not asking for too much. I'm just asking for progress. Yes, you waste that myth trap. Why? This is my 5th Warhorn or something. An upgrade. Oh my god. It just gets to a point where it's obnoxious. Messages. Oh my, wait a second. I actually got it. One of the worst parts down, purely because of pure chance apparently. Nope.
You got the pack.
Right, I might not do Firecat Alley in it. I might just finish this boss and go to sleep. Just purely the fact I've got actually zero energy right now. Like I'm genuinely just drained. Oh, by the way, James, Aaron and Mosey said goodnight. Did you not hear them? He said goodnight to you because it was the most important thing ever.
Well, you don't look like a warlord to me. But, this pass looks good, so I guess you could go in.
I mean, I presume this is possible.
You hear a girl's...
Help me! My emergency cards. Oh, poor Ben. I feel sorry for Ben. He's like, the course keeps like having massive breaks between them. Like 7 hours plus. It's like, oh. don't have a heal. I completely forgot about that. I can't afford for my first death to be so cack. I know what to do. I'll try to save me... Well, I'll try to save me pips up. That isn't what I wanted. That could work. I'll likely die before it matters, but I can try it. Bomb. Lovely. Yeah. I've got a training point. Treasure cards. Pick up. That should do it. Oh wait, ball. Bomb twat. I need to refill my health first. Right. I can just afford it. My laziness shall break through. Right. Round 2. Well, that was a good... I'm still gonna manage this. Screw it. This is still possible. Well, basically, I don't have a school. It's as simple as that. I haven't got a school set. I don't get any items which are school specific. I don't get any school specific quests. As you can see by my badge, I'm just not a school. My power pips don't work, and if I want to win, well, just gotta persevere. It's a weird glitch that can happen when you're creating your wizard. Basically, when you're selecting your wizard's school, the icons, there is like a technique which can cause the school not to be set. Instead, you just don't get a school. Simple as that. And as a result, I am infinitely weaker than most other people. For example, I don't have Pixie. Oh, I would appreciate a Mastery Amulet. I very much would appreciate a Mastery Amulet. But I'm not buying any crowns-based items on this. If I get them as a drop, fantastic, but that's going to be the only viable way. Yes. This is primarily solo. Yes. It's just easier for me if it's solo. I don't have to wait on people in just overall. It adds to the challenge. Oh yes, a nice bit of pumpkin. Unfortunately, I didn't put the card that I bought into my deck. Otherwise, this might actually be a possible fight. I can use treasure cards, but I can't use power pips on them. Which, understandably, yeah. It also doesn't help that they're ridiculously expensive. Okay. Come on. This... Could this be possible? It's all down to what I roll on this card. Oh yes. They're ridiculously expensive early on. Oh, thank you, RNG. Yes. Early on, like as you can see, I don't have a school. Which, as a result, means I don't get any heals from quests. And the only reason I have these spells is because I'm going for Tower Shield. Get in my deck. My emergency shock. I do plan for going for Feint, but I feel like Tower Shield is a bit more preferable early on. Purely for the sake of, I don't have power pips. Which means if the fight goes on too long, I'm dead. The only good thing, however, about this is that I have reasonably high base health for my level. That is genuinely the only positive thing. Yes, I will indeed. Admittedly, the difficulty isn't that much of an issue early on. Difficulty tends to only become an issue later on. I know. The thing is, there's no reason for me to do things like waterworks. For the simple fact is, I don't get skill-specific gear. Like, even as drops, they just don't appear. Well, the proper unique ones. Like, I do get stuff like... Oh, upgrade. I do get things like... If I had a Mastery Amulet, I would be using it. Do I not have any skill-specific gear?
I mean, they can get them from waterworks.
There we go. I get skill-specific gear, I just can't use it.
You can get it from waterworks, though.
Yes, I do. But the odds of me getting a Mastery Amulet from Waterworks is extremely low. The thing is, I will likely be focusing main quests. Just to speed up the game through. Oh, and that's another glitch that happens. Where if a quest item is school specific from a reward, it just bugs out and tells me it's ID instead. I mean, I could, but that would be an extreme grind. Like, I'll genuinely be sat there for ages if I try to get the Mastery Amulet for that. Admittedly, the alternative is much worse. The alternative being, like, not have a Mastery Amulet. Which later on will be... not impossible, but extremely painful. I know with no school... I'll think of a way, trust me. It just really comes down to, like, trying to think of a reasonable strategy. Because, admittedly, with most schools, you can build your strategy around... well, you can build your strategy around the fact that your school, you have an advantage with those cards. I can't really do that without a school. My advantage is purely just... it's a mixture of both chance and... well, chance. Chance in a basic strategy. Like, as I said before though, the early game is not going to be an issue. Like, if anything, the early game will be pretty boring. Later on though, is when the game will actually become challenging. Oh, I'll probably just be casually playing. Like, I could, like, try doing it in, like, a really large chunk each time. But to be honest, with how many, like, bumps and hurdles I'm going to be getting into, that's not really helpful.
Hey, you there.
I mean, just think about all the, like, nuisances I'm going to end up in. That could slow me down tremendously, making this playthrough take infinitely longer. Like, doing this all in one go is just unfeasible. Oh yeah, no doubt. Treasure cards will definitely be the difference here. I'll tell you one thing that annoys me though. The fact that all the doors are blue since the graphical rework. Because I keep thinking they all have a quest. Where am I going? But yes. As I said before, this will likely be quite a long playthrough. Didn't I just talk to Private Quinn? Oh right, I had to see the theatre, never mind. But yeah. It'll be quite a long playthrough. Oh yeah, I will pretty much have to get a mastery amulet as a drop eventually. Or I have to be the luckiest player that's ever existed. Like, ever. It's just the server armor. Which is helpful for the fact that I don't have other people interfering. But other than that, yeah. Like, I'm on quite an unpopulated server. Oh yeah, no doubt. Doing Wizard City in one run is not an issue at all. Like, Wizard City is a remarkably small and easy world. Even for this kind of a run. Like, it's roughly around level 30 when it'll start, like, picking up in difficulty. Because that's roughly the level when power pips start actually making a difference. Also, the fact I don't have a heal is a good start, which means I have to put training points into Sadia. Otherwise, I genuinely cannot heal. The issue about that is, however, a single heal costs 4 turns. Treasure cards would pretty much be the only solution there. Like, every turn has so much value if you don't have access to power pips. Because it means every enemy, no matter how, like, trash they are, they instantly have an advantage over you. But yeah, for this quick, like, playthrough, I'm only going to get through... This isn't the full playthrough. I'm just going to get through Wizard City. And then I'm going to have a rest. And I'll be on doing it again tomorrow. But I've been up way too much long today for that. To do further than Wizard City. And then tomorrow I'll be working on Crocotopia. killing collector quests are actually the bane of me. Hey little money boy, nice to see you. And if you didn't know, little money, this is just a no school challenge. Basically I do not have a school, which means I have none of the advantages that come with it. And that literally means everything that involves a school. And what will happen if I encounter a boss that's too difficult? Hopefully I'll have a master amulet by then. If I don't, I just have to think of a way. Oh yeah, I completely agree with you. Storm spells are definitely a game changer. In the no skill challenge, I hope this is better than a no skill challenge. This is the no school challenge, which means I'm absolutely useless. But, I mean, for an example of what I mean by that is I genuinely just do not have a school. And because I don't have a school, I also don't have heal spells. The best part. And because I don't have heal spells, I'm pretty reliant on treasure cards. Well, I will be. At the moment, it's not too bad. And yes, I think I've already answered that, but yes, absolutely, storm spells are the difference here. The thing is, I had a choice here. Rush Feint, which isn't a bad idea, but I decided against it just because I know when the difficulty spike comes, I've got plenty of time to worry about that. So I've decided to rush Tower Shield instead. So it was Rush Feint, Rush Tower Shield, or get Storm Spells. I feel like I can get away with Storm Spells with treasure cards. Same for life. But I could with Feint as well, but preferably I want more than one kind of Feint, because I want every spell I cast to have more value. Isn't that Sprite, not Pixie? Pixie's 2 pips and heals 420, isn't it? Yeah, Sprite, that's it. Oh yeah, Sprite's useful. But I really don't have the money to go throwing around on Sprite. I've got 172 gold.
Yeah, it's good to Fanta.
Oh yeah, a good bit of Fanta in the morning. Oh, speaking of which, I need drink. Nom nom nom.
Great, thanks. If the fire elves are cursed,
oh, it's so much better. Right.
This arrow should reveal who did it. Greta Darkettle used to teach alchemy at the school.
But yes, absolutely, if I get to a boss that's too difficult, I will have to think of a way of doing it. Either I'll over-level myself to brute force it, or I'll somehow modify the gear I'm wearing. Like, try my best to maximize a resistance, or something similar. Oh man, it really is rough early. I mean, it's not that much of an issue when I'm, like, hardly using any, but it's definitely an issue. Like, my gear at the moment is pretty horrendous. It's just 3 health, 33 health, 7 health, 20 health, and that's pretty much it. I need a ring. In Malister isn't that hard, but by then I've hopefully got some reasonable gear. Like, I don't have school-based gear, so I'm at a massive disadvantage there. But, yeah. Oh yeah, I agree with you there. The annoying thing about Winter Tusk of me is, however, I'm kind of in a situation where if I want to do Winter Tusk, I have to put down the time for it, which is fair enough. But the reward I get from it, other than the gold, is non-existent, because I don't get a pet for completing it. I don't get the 2 extra spells you get for completing it. And most of the school-specific rewards I don't get. They're just completely null and void and gone. So the only reason for me to do Winter Tusk is purely for the profit that I get for killing the just random trash walking around the streets. Which admittedly is fantastic. Like, some of the best money you can get is from Winter Tusk. which would solve the treasure card issue, but that doesn't help the overall situation. Yeah, Winter Tusk does give plenty of experience per quest. I can't argue with you there. And it will be very useful to have a level advantage. Like, it is probably going to get to a point where I need to be over-leveled. And if I'm not over-leveled. The issue that comes from there is when I get onto the last world. Where being over-leveled is not just harder to achieve, it makes so little of a difference. The magma men are proper scarce today. But yes. I will likely be doing Winter Tusk, but it will mostly just be for the money. The experience will definitely be useful though, don't get me wrong there. But my main focus of that will be the money. So I can just have as many treasure cards as I need. Admittedly, isn't the best treasure card library the one in Azteca? Not Azteca. Zafaria. Like, I'm sure that's the most reliable one. Yeah, true. I will have the Mastery Amulet. You've also got to take into consideration that having a Mastery Amulet means I'm missing a slot. I'm always a slot down. Because Mastery Amulets don't give that many stats, do they? Even the Exalted Mastery Amulets don't give that much in stats. If anything, they're a little bit... meh. Well, of course, they give the Mastery, of course. What stats does the level 91 give? Like, I know the level 61 doesn't give any stats. But what's the level 91 give? It's like... I genuinely can't remember. I'm sure it's something to do with crit, isn't it? Like, I'm genuinely sure it's just crit and crit block or something like that. Might just be crit block. I know the stats aren't that amazing, but they're better than none. Like, I would just check the wiki.
Banshee's what? I've received reports that defeat her in battle and snip a lock of hair from her wicked head. Greta needs that
Wicked
hair
head.
to save the elves.
But yes. The playthrough itself will be a pain later on. And have... Oh, that's actually not too bad. That's actually pretty reasonable. Like, the only advantage I get is I have almost ice base stats. But I don't have the advantage of actually being ice. Which means tankiness is still beneficial to me, since it increases the value of my health. By a percentage, to be precise. Like, likely, something that will work if I do have any trouble early on will just be, like, having a resistance set. The only downside about that, though, is I don't get the power pip equivalent of that reward, do I? Which means I only have the base efficiency of that spell, don't I? Because the base efficiency would be 125 times 7. Which is just under, like, 900-ish? 850-ish? Something like that. I could do the maths, but I can't be bothered. But, yeah. Where ice, on the other hand, they get a nice juicy 14 pips. Also, what ice amulet even gives ice armor? Like, I'm sure I've used it before, but only once. And that person's just used a frost shield. I've done the Waterworks bosses solo before. But without pips, I would have to play a much more defensive playstyle. But I only have limited cards, realistically. Yeah, I know how ice armor works. I was just talking about how it's only a tiny bit as efficient because I've only got normal pips, haven't I? Instead of power pips. Unless you meant Ice Mastery Amulet. I thought you meant an Ice Amulet with... I thought you meant an amulet with Ice Armor. If you say Ice Mastery, and yeah, that's not actually that bad of an idea. Admittedly, with life though, I get the ability to actually heal myself. Alright, yeah, I get you now. Ice Mastery Amulet. But like I say though, with life, I can at least heal myself. Which I can't really do for most of this playthrough. That's it, ice. Life. Yeah, life. Like, I genuinely just cannot heal myself most of this playthrough. It either costs too many pips to be realistic, or... well, you get what I mean. The downside is, if I have a life mastery amulet, I don't do damage. Later on. I don't actually know if I'm going to win this fight. True, but later on, it's not really going to be that useful, is it? I mean, 420 when I've got like a health pool of like several thousand. And an enemy can deal that much. I could. Please don't attack me. Or fizzle. Ah. Bum crust. Yes. I was thinking about minions, actually. I was also thinking about moon polymorphs. Like, I was genuinely thinking this could be the only time moon is useful. Like, moon does literally change my school temporarily. Like, moon... the problem is moon scales horrendously. Like, really, really badly. I'll be brutally honest with you. I've never actually done the final boss. Yet. That's one of the things I haven't actually finished. I got just before that part of the world, just before the nightmares start happening, with like Ambrose, evil Ambrose and all that. That's how far I got. Because usually on my main character I only play with other people. So I don't usually journey without them, but that's how far I got. Up to the evil headmaster or whatever he's called. Where it says he doesn't have health, but he's actually just got a really weird health pool. Does he actually have 1,000,000 health? Or is that just like... how much health does he actually have? Or does it like make you ridiculously strong or something? What? Does it have to be 30,000 damage? Ow. Wait, what? 340 health? Doesn't sound that hard. How dangerous is he though? Like, does he deal much? I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with this still. I feel like I should just save it up for the Storm Shark. Well, it looks like I'm going to be defeating him solo without a school, so that's going to be a fun experience. Please don't kill me. Oh, you absolute twit. I should have just saved me pips for the shark. I knew I should have. But I thought to myself, there's no way that could happen. Just refill me health quick. Usually waits extended periods of time before he goes through enough damage to instantly kill most players, as well as costing the intent. Oh, lovely. Let me guess, he doesn't actually pay the cost for the pip spells. Like, I know most bosses, like, later on, they just do not follow any rule of battle anymore. They just do what they like when they like it. Alright. What's that boss I heard about when you become, like, ridiculously big and powerful and all that? And you start fighting the... I don't know what it is. I've heard about it, it's called the Scion or something. When you say joke, do you mean ridiculously easy or ridiculously hard? Because like I say, I haven't actually done that myself. Ah, right. Like, I have heard very, like, mixed things about it, saying it's, like, too easy. But I've also heard other people complain, saying it sucks and all that, so I don't know. It's a bit lazy, isn't it? I mean, how can you really go further than that? Like, storyline-wise. You've effectively become God. How can you get more powerful than it? Well, no, it drops you, I suppose. Like, the only thing I remember about that was how people were... How people did it before it was released officially, by doing it on the test servers, I remember. Like, they finished the last world on test instead of before it was released. After it was released, I mean. There's no typeless paradox gear, is there? You don't want to get me hopes up there. That sweet, sweet no-school paradox gear I would love to hear about. Doesn't exist, does it? And before it actually does exist, and I'm just really surprised. I mean, true. It'll still be a bit lame though, won't it? Like, I've just killed the most powerful boss ever and there's no way I'm gonna get a decent drop off him. Like, yes! Exciting. I can't wait to max my gear. As I'm walking around wearing all the junk items that most people throw away. I mean, this should be Wizard City done soon as well, actually. And that's when Crocotopia starts. When most people will be enjoying some nice, delicious power pips. Me, on the other hand, I can have as many power pips as I like, I can't use them. yet.
You have a cure?
Like, that's the thing about being schoolless. I literally have to wear the dregs of gear. All my gear is pretty rubbish. Which is a massive, like, problem. I mean, you're on a time limit as well, aren't you? Like, if you don't win a certain amount of rounds, you just lose, don't you? Okay, Chase. Basically, I do not have a school. Like, at all. I just do not have... I'm not part of a school. I'm not life, deaf, or anything. Which means I don't get any school-specific rewards. I don't get any school-based quests. I don't get any cards as a reward. My stats are pretty bare bone, as you can see on here. And another thing that they don't give me is any life spells, which is just lovely. So the pixie that you usually get, no, that's history. Which means I have to win this game pretty much solo without any school-based advantages whatsoever. And let's just say, this is not going to be an easy playthrough. Like, by any stretch of the imagination. And if you want to know how I did it, this is a very, very weird glitch that's been in the game for a long time. Where, when it's actually asking you what school you want to select, there's a weird pattern that you can do that just completely confuses it. It will just set your school to 0 or null. And when it does that, you're nothing pretty much. Like, you don't get anything. If anything, though, I actually think this is a great way to play the game. It's cruel, but effective. That's actually not a bad idea. Like I said, I'm still curious if Moon will be useful later on. The thing is, it's too much of an investment to get Moon, though, that's the problem. It will completely change my playstyle if I did get Moon. I mean, I've got treasure cards, I suppose, but still. Ah. But yeah, this playthrough is going to be pretty average until the later worlds. That's to be expected. Also, when you see myth spells that give damage boost enchant, didn't they change those to Astral later on, like Sun? Like, I'm sure they didn't keep them as myth. Yeah, I knew the myth spells existed, but didn't they get discontinued like ages ago? I mean, it's not that much of an issue. I can just use the Sun ones. Ah, thank you very much. Insane to chased death 69. I honestly didn't notice. Thank you for following indeed. This will be going on for a long time, so following is pretty much the definite way to go. Since I definitely will not be doing this all in one go. It would almost be insanity. And thank you for the follow as well, Kelly. As I say, like, if you want to know when I'll be doing it, oh, we'll see when I hit a wall. It definitely shouldn't be for a while though. The times in which I stream though, I'll have to find that out for you now. Because I genuinely don't know the time zone I usually use. Let me in a battle first. There we go. The time I usually use is... That's my other... There we go. The time I usually use is UTC plus 5. No, minus 5. US and Canada. And the time I usually play is 4. The reason I choose that time is it's just a pretty reasonable time for me to do it. I'll add it at the bottom now just for simplicity's sake. Oh god, I'll just heighten there for now. Right, let me have a look what you've been saying. How much is the myth version? Like, I genuinely thought the myth version got turned into a sun version, like, months ago. Like, I honestly thought the myth version just got completely discontinued.
Don't you know it's rude to interrupt a performance? But you are just in time, Wizard. This is your final act.
Let's hope I can actually win this fight for a start. That won't work. I don't exactly have the best treasure cards, but let's try this. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it was disconnected, like, so it probably is a collectible now, if you say. I'm not sure if it's still tradable though, is it? Which is usually when they make a new card discontinued, they make it untradeable. Which isn't usually an issue because you can trade untradeable cards anyway. Like, you can trade Gargantuans to like level 1s if you wanted. And you can trade dampen magics and all that. I know that's still possible. You can still trade Gargantuan, but you're not meant to be able to trade it. I've never needed to, but it can be done. It's just King's Isle, they're very lazy when it comes to implementing things like that. Like when something says untradeable, it pretty much just means it doesn't appear on the trading screen. Oh yeah, tree blades are going to be useful. Like I say, as you know, they have to be cheap early on. It's the only way. I also need to do something about getting notifications when I receive followers. Because for some reason, it doesn't inform me anywhere when it happens. The only reason I know is because I get an email. And I'm like, oh, yay. Like, it probably is just a setting somewhere, but I don't like missing that kind of stuff. I'm not going to win this fight, am I? Okay, I'm going to need some more treasure cards. It's already becoming difficult. But that's because I don't have any training points. Speaking of which, I'm going to have to do all the Z quests and all that, aren't I? Oh, I can't stand the Z quests. They're not exactly hard, they're just so boring. Oh well, that's a good start. If I hadn't have fizzled, I would have survived. Is there any blade treasure cards you advise? If he doesn't do any damage or fizzles or something, I live. Nope, I'm dead. 500? I didn't even know it could do that much. I said, is there any blade treasure cards you recommend? For cheap to power ratio, I mean. Blade. Is there any cheap blade treasure cards on which you recommend? For power to cost. You know what I mean. Power to cost ratio. Sorry, my accent can be a bit thick at times. And trust me, you're not the only person that asks what I say sometimes. Nope, don't go back there, don't go back there. I'm not ready for that yet, I need treasure cards. Which I can't afford, can I? I mean, I could go fishing. Let's see if I can afford it first. Nope. 250. I just want to kill Anakin. Why is there so much? Right. Excuse me, Mr. Lucky. Teach me. I mean, that's not bad. But how often will I be using ice damage spells is the question, though, isn't it? I mean, ice isn't exactly the best damage to pip ratio, is it? That's why Storm exists.
Go to the water behind old Zeke over there and use the lesser frost lure to catch a frost decoy and an ice cuda.
Oh, members benefit. Come on. Come on, little fishy. Coming. Coming. Got you little git. Yes. You will be worth many. I will definitely need lots of shields. I can't really afford to put points into it, but there we go. I love fishing, it's some easy early money. True. I won't need Sprite for this fight, but I definitely will be getting more in the future though. I mean, I should check the bazaar, but I'm a little bit impatient. I don't think they're that much cheaper in the bazaar as well though. Like, I know they are cheaper, but it's also based on stock. Like, the more there is, the more expensive and stuff. No, more there is, less. You know what I mean? Just listen, just ignore it. But yes. Like, I think it goes as low as like 45% or something, 50%, something like that. When it's at full stock. I will be, because like I say, I'm Russian Tower Shield, aren't I? So that will be the next spell I get. No, wait. Yeah, it is. Is it thermic? Are you sure it's not volcanic? Thermic is storm, isn't it? Ice and fire, thermic. Storm and fire is volcanic, I'm sure. Which is a fantastic combo, don't get me wrong. True. I mean, storm hits like trucks. Especially when they all start getting PS. In crit. Oh god. Like, for the later bosses, I will genuinely need, like, school-specific gear. I mean, Storm Shield is a fantastic shield. Ugh. I'm not gonna lose because of a fizzle again, am I? Ah, thank God. But yes, once Wizard City's done, I can finally have a break. And that should be very soon. Oh, it has to be Myth, doesn't it?
As you pull.
Right. Back to Private Quinn. But like I say, I'll be streaming at 4 PM UTC. Hopefully consistently. Like, UTC time currently is 19:15. So that'll be the easiest way to catch me.
No, on Firecat Alley.
Was that city's almost done?
I know. I have a...
Foul gears, I completely forgot about you. Gonna have to make some money, aren't I? I need some heals. Yeah, man. Give me money. Give me money, little fishy. Give me money. It's not like I'm asking for much here, just give me money. Yes, you know you're worth something. Yes. Come on. I'm not asking for much here, I'm not asking for your existence. Just get in the lure. Thank you. I need money so I can actually heal myself and stay alive. Because as you've seen there, I have died 3 times so far. So I feel like the heals are required. At least for foul gears. And the death boss, which I can't remember the name of. Yeah, I genuinely cannot remember the name.
You ready for your next fishing lesson? Yeah.
I wasn't, but okay. There we go. Right, now back to actual business. Excuse me. Wow, that's expensive. I probably should have, shouldn't I? Hopefully I won't need it, but... let's have a quick gander in the bazaar. Sell the stuff I don't need as well. Make some pennies. Oh, that's a well-needed cash incentive. Oh, I've never been so happy. You weren't joking, were you? It's so nice having money, isn't it? It's beautiful. Let's actually have some gear as well. While I'm here. Crap. Lovely. Oh, that extra 4 health for a low price of Just 500 gold. That's not too bad. It's a bit expensive, like, but... Wow, such savings. Yeah, you were right what you said before, that I should definitely think about rings first. I can deal with that. And an amulet. I'm sure one of those gives Pixie. Well, if it does, it certainly doesn't give it today. I genuinely don't know. None of these seem that useful. You never know. Ah, the real game changers here. No! No! Definitely a worthwhile investment. Okay, that's hopefully a massive burden lifted. Since now my item deck is delicious. I'm so close to finishing Wizard City. It's just the last 2 battles, I think. This guy and Nightshade, I think.
You dare to defy foul gaze? As you drift off into the darkness, your last sight will be my face. So be it.
Well, I didn't think that elixir worked in combat, like. But yes. It should be much more possible now. I need to get rid of the feel good. It may not look like a threat, but that adds up quickly. Lovely. I forgot fizzling was a thing. That could have easily cost me. It could have easily cost me this fight. Excellent. Oh god, this fight's gonna be annoying. Ooh. I mean, think of it like this. If this is the trouble I'm having at this point, it's going to be very interesting later on. Heals. Being alive, my favourite pastime. Wait, that should finish him off. Now I just need to worry about this git. I mean, they're not too much of a threat when they're by themselves. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Like, definitely the healing aura would be very useful.
Get a pet that can do sprightly.
Getting a pet that can do sprightly is not a bad idea, but I still have to train it. That's not useful anymore. I mean, like you say though, James, pets are very useful later on. I mean, they're very useful just in general, but still. Also, my health. Only looked away a second. I will kill you, foul gaze, somehow. I have a very strong feeling I might not be able to. Nope, I should be able to. Very slowly. Very, very slowly, foul gaze, I will be the triumphant fighter. I may not be able to do any damage to you, but I will kill you. For I am the no-school wizard. I genuinely sound like the world's worst one-punch man. I am the no-school... Wait, you heal? No! No heals! No! I don't even know if I've got enough damage that I, like, out-damage that. And he's deaf. I didn't really think that through. Please don't kill me. I'm young and fragile. And I spent a treasure card on you. That was a very valuable treasure card. Come on. If he doesn't kill me, which is very unlikely, this could work. The chance of me not dying is increasing slightly. That reduced my chance tremendously. Let's do this. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Ice, that's a good sign. This is a good sign. No! No. 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 It's only Foulgaze. He's not a threat. Okay, Bush. He's not a threat. Why are you punishing me for him? Oh, I'm rolling in the money now, man. I can definitely buy that. Oh, why didn't I just... Why didn't I use the... why didn't I just use the sprightlies? Why didn't I just use the sprightlies? This is only Wizard City. This is the easy world. I'll just go to Unicorn where they have plenty of health wisps. But yes, this is the easy world. Training points? A training point! The problem is all it'll give me is a shield. Unless I spend it on something else, but still. Unless... That is true. The downside about that, though, is I actually have to cast the spell. See if I can grab myself a storm shark. Oh yeah, definitely. 0 pip spells on my, like, saviors. Very nice, very nice. Still not enough for what I want, though. 0 pip spells will easily carry me through this. Although, I'm not sure how much it'll carry me through this. Come on. I haven't got all day. I just need some gold. Yes. Right, that should be enough. I'll even appease you, Kelly. I'll go to the bazaar to buy these sharks. I will override my laziness. There you go. Right. I'll keep that for you. I'll just poke you down a bit. I was hoping for some early storm shields, like, but whatever. There's not that many cards I can really afford to throw away. Yes. Excellent news. Which should hopefully give me enough time to actually do this. Like, this shouldn't be that much of an issue. It's just hoping that my hand is actually reliable. Right, that'll kill you off. Which means I can get rid of you. And you can be used to keep myself alive. So overall the plan doesn't seem that bad. That should keep me alive. The issue now is just whittling him down. Or using that, which could be the difference between life and death. I'll save me pips. Ow. There's also a chance I could still die this turn. That is not what I wanted. Maybe a waste of a sprite, but I'm not taking the risk. Hopefully this works out. It's not exactly preferable. I mean, Nightshade isn't much harder than this, is it? Oh, really? Really? Why am I genuinely not surprised? Now I just need to survive this and hope he doesn't use Ghoul. Which he's probably just casted. Oh, thank God. It's the little things. Ow. Yes. You dead? You still haven't ate those batteries.
You have defeated Foundgate.
You haven't? I'm looking at them. Oh, at least I got me loot 9895604688466. I mean, without that I would not be able to do any of this future game. Is that out of date? 4? Oh, they're different. How is that meant to know they're different? Oh, I'm shattered. What about you?
I'm wide awake.
Why? Why? Now the real battle. Nightshade. This determines if I actually get out of Wizzy or not. Wizzy? Wizard City. Does he drop it at the moment? It's not Halloween for ages, yeah, is it? To be honest, I honestly don't remember.
So?
Oh, that's alright. I've got no... Oh, look at those empty slots. They could be something so useful. And there's something I don't get. Because I don't deserve it. I don't deserve those 2 rewards that would be there. Like the... Like, Nightshade has a person with him, doesn't he? Yeah, right? Welcome back. Did you make them already? You're remarkably quick. You go downstairs to enjoy yourself, and I'm just gonna sit here outside. Wishing you would be nice. I'm on the last quest. Yeah, I'm on the last quest. Isn't it great? Why'd you hate me? Right. It's very unlikely that I'm actually capable of doing this. But let's do it. Yeah, he's got a field guard with him.
I foresee darkness descending upon you. Let us seal your fate.
Right, let's do this. Oh, first turn, yes. It's the little things. And you get rid of the field guard. He's more likely to actually poke me out than Nightshade. Die. Well, that doesn't matter. Let's not worry about that. Welcome back. Yes. No. What? That's mine? You're not gonna throw away my food. I haven't really been hungry at the moment. Been a bit too tired to eat. You can put it in the microwave if you want. Ow. You would if you cared. I need to get rid of them as soon as possible. These are not reliable enough. That is true. AoE spells are going to be an absolute rarity. And there's nothing I can really do about that. At least until much later on. Still a rarity though. You can't get Tempest from putting training points into the school. Tempest is school only. Unless you're talking about treasure cards. Meteor's an option, but putting that many points into fire though. Ugh. Like putting that many points into fire is a crippler. Oh yeah, they're going to be an absolute adventure. Ah, noob. What did you get? Anything interesting? Yes? Good. I don't think I'm strong enough to do this. If I had one more heal, then I could have. Oh, it really is. Soloing as a life is a general nightmare. Like I say, treasure cards is an option, but it's going to be very expensive. If he keeps spamming this, I might live. Or if he skips his turn anyway. Please. No. No. If I had one more heal, I would have lived. One more heal. I'm genuinely not used to not having Pixie early on. Like, not having Pixie early on is just tragic. Come on, I just need a tiny bit of cash. The money fish, come on. Money fish, money fish. And life may suffer from not having AoE, but try killing one. Killer one doesn't tend to happen. Bit more money. Come on, a tiny bit more money. That should do. I say it should. The likelihood it's not going to do. What was that? Bollocks. Right. They should... Oh, I didn't get first turn. Not getting first turn could genuinely be the difference between losing and winning. Ow. I forget you can even fizzle it. Ow. Come on. Almost beat you the first time. Oh. God bless us, everyone. Hanging on by the short and curlies. It's one thread off the books. Good chunk of his health, hopefully. Not today, apparently. Reasonable, reasonable. This may still not be possible though. I know. There's genuinely no way, because like I'll never be able to afford that. I mean, stone bats would work, but it still leaves me in an awkward position. If I had the first turn advantage there, that would have went completely differently. Like, this wouldn't be so bad if I had enough money for these treasure codes. But I feel like I'm having to take out a loan each time. Yeah, man. Oh no. I do not accept handouts. If I decide this challenge, I will do this challenge. As annoying as it may be. Come on. I mean, I definitely could. I just want to finish Wizard City so I can go for a sleep. I want that to be a good check mark. I'm not 100% sure. Like, Crocotopia as a world is not difficult. It can be a little bit odd. Like, the hard part of Crocotopia is just the storm area. The rest of the world's pretty straightforward. I would love a chest right now. A chest would be very grateful. Just one chest. One chest, come on. It'd be nice if you just eat this lure first, but still. You can think about being a chest later. But like I say, the only hard part of Crocotopia is the storm area. The rest of it's pretty straightforward. Although the Jewel Arena might be a nuisance. I definitely think the Jewel Arena will be a nuisance. I could try that. I mean, Death Shield's not a bad idea, but I don't think Death Shield's the issue here. Remove my mark. But yes. A meteor strike should work. As long as I use it at the right time. It's a big investment, 4 turns though. I'll have to delay it. Do. Right, I'm just praying to the gods that I get first turn advantage here. It's just when you get second turn, you pretty much have to play defensively. And in a mode like this, that's not preferable. Right, let's do this. First turn, first turn, first turn, first turn, first turn, first turn, first turn. Yes. Good news for once. Like, I don't think he knows Ghoul. Or at least he pretty much never uses it. I hate damage over time. It makes my sprite feel so much weaker. Just in case. I'm just waiting for the meteor strike fizzle at the moment. Ah, kudos. Oh, satisfying on so many levels. Oh, yes! A perfect roll. That's made my life so much easier. Like, infinitely easier because of it. Yeah, I'll just lowball him to death. Unless he just miraculously learns Ghoul. Yeah, I didn't think so. And if I don't fizzle, you're out of here. Oh, really? Is that how we're doing this? I know you hate me, game, but come on. This! The meteor was the right call. Thank God for that.
You find a journal and a mysterious skeleton key.
And that is one world complete.
You have a key.
Oh
The
yeah.
journal you recovered speaks of a hidden door. Unlock the
Oh
door
yes.
with a skeleton key. And
Yes, you give me that
investigate
useless
what lies
reward.
beyond. Beware of what may lay in wait.
GG indeed.
Malistaire may have hidden something sinister behind that door.
That was the most stressful. I am level 9, which is much lower than I was expecting. But I should be level 10 before I get into correct. Soon I will be level 10. And I will be an initiate. Nothing more, nothing less.
Oh, young wizard.
Yes. Let's see the inside. Before I call it quits for the night.
The spiral chamber lies inside me, at my very heart.
I bet it does.
Is the magic.
Oh god, this world looks horrendous. I forget how gritty everything looks. I have no gold for anything. But I have better fishes, which means more gold income. Better fishes. It's the only way. Oh, just in time for my elixir to run out. Oh. Right, that was more stressful than I was expecting. But I think I deserve a nice rest for that. But as I said previously, the next stream should be tomorrow at 4. As it says under current challenge, UTC time. And I hope I see you then as well. Oh, because I'm going to do this as far as I can do it, like preferably to the end. But I cannot promise that I will get actually past the end. Purely how difficult you just saw Wizard City was. But regardless, I'll see you all then. And peace out.